Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melaina Landriault. For those of you who don't know me, welcome and thank you for sharing space today. I'm just coming in with a quick download that I received over the past couple of days. Something about mobile security is significant, clarifying also with the colors blue and purple. This was in my last channel as well, but I'm being told that this is also indicative of this channel. So something about mobile security is significant here. I also heard the song turn around, bright eyes. And then I would hear the lyrics, I need you now tonight, and I need you more than ever. And as I was hearing that, I started seeing this vision of foggy windows and what appeared to be like naked body parts smacking up against them. And then as quick as I saw that occur, the vision expanded to a scene of a car with fogged up windows in the middle of a parking lot. So that was what came up there. And then as I was channeling, I heard what sounded like my door open, and it was so real that I got up out of my bed to go and shut it, as to not be interrupted with the noise or whatever of the home as I channeled. But then I got a sense that someone was staring at me from the other side of the room towards the doorway. And this eerie feeling that someone was watching me, as all of the awarenesses that I just shared with you, like with the car and the body parts and such, were dancing around in my head. The word distance came into my awareness as I channeled it. So in regards to the vision I was showed with the car in the parking lot and the body parts. So from a distance, someone could have been watching this, somebody maybe with mobile security. And then I heard, turn around, bright eyes. So that song lyric kept coming up. And I almost felt while hearing that lyric at that particular moment in the channel, like there was a sense of a warning, energetically speaking. Like, you're awake, you're bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, you're awake. You should turn around, bright eyes. It was 5:25 in the morning at that point. Then I woke up from a dream at 3:31, 3:33 could be significant. Something about an arena. I had a dream of my family at an arena, so something to do with someone's family at an arena. Something to do with somebody being inappropriate in a parking lot, in the middle of a park. And mobile security. Also, in the morning, when I got up, I was asked why I didn't shut some machine off that we shut off every night. And when I shut down the space the night before, that machine wasn't on, so there was no need for me to turn it on or turn it off. And we came to the understanding that it had randomly turned on without assistance overnight, which is pretty incredible to think of, considering you have to plug it in and you have to turn this dial and ensure there's certain assistances that are required for this machine to function properly. And it requires a lot of effort. So it's weird that it randomly turned on, and it's only something like my children would not touch this machine. It's not something that they would understand or know how to do. So it's kind of weird. So then I started hearing at 9:59, I started hearing and singing out loud, something supernatural. She's so fine, da 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 da. Something supernatural. She's super unpredictable. And then at that point, my partner got creeped out because he was on the other side of the room. And I was singing this out loud. I wasn't looking at him. I was doing something while I was singing it out loud. I just kept repeating, something supernatural. She's super unpredictable. And then a picture nearby that no one was touching just randomly fell. 299. It's a hard knock life For us, it's a hard knock life. For us, doobie-doo boo 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 boo, doobie-doo boo 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 boo. It's a hard knock life. And then 442, boom 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 boom, boom 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 boom. Pressure taking over me, taking over you. When will it stop? Under pressure. And those are the channels that I receive. So we're going to jump into this and get a little bit of an understanding of what Spirit's wanting us to know, because it's kind of random, interesting, something supernatural, odd things happening, machines turning on without assistance, somebody doing things inappropriate in a park, in a parking lot, in a park, feeling under pressure, bizarre things happening, supernatural things happening. What is going on in this energy, Spirit? So I hope everyone is doing well. I hope you guys are all enjoying this holiday season. I myself celebrate Christmas. Have been getting ready for that and excited about that. I love this time of year. It's one of my favorite holidays. I know it's a hard one for many. We tend to lose a lot of our family members at this time of year, and I was having a conversation earlier about this, I feel like sometimes people, it's hard to let go of the grief. It's hard to let go of the sadness or the loss, the tremendous loss of people that we experience over the holiday season. And it makes it even harder when we're celebrating such a joyful, supernatural experience, really, the resurrection of Christ, or the birth of Christ. I don't know why I said resurrection. Also, for those of you who don't know, I didn't realize this because I grew up with a home that had fake trees all my life. But I started wanting a real tree as I got older. And I know it feels like I'm rambling on, but I feel like this is information I need to share. So I saw this post randomly. I don't know the truth of it, but something like chopping down a Christmas tree is significant to the sacrifice of Jesus, and putting it up is the resurrection. It stands for the resurrection. And I thought that was pretty important ceremonial speaking, when you're honoring your Lord and your Savior. So anywho, it could be significant for somebody here. Information that just kind of pumps out. Okay, so here we have an Ace of Wands in reverse. We have the Nine of Cups influencing it, and we have the Justice card. And as I'm sitting here looking at it, the Queen of Pentacles just randomly falls out of my deck. I'm not going to put it in, but it could be significant for this particular download. When I'm looking at the Ace of Wands in reverse, it's somebody lacking something, somebody in a lack of energy, energetically speaking. And the Nine of Cups is, when I'm looking at this, it's like somebody wanting their cake and eating it too. And I think about the channel, something inappropriate happening in a car, in a park, and perhaps somebody being caught in the act of something that's causing a lot of steam, a lot of energetic steam. So this could be significant as well. So somebody taking somebody's steam, somebody taking somebody's energy, utilizing it for their own benefit, and something to do with justice. Also, with the Ace of Wands in the upright, this is a card that's right now in the reverse, but in the upright, it also encompasses a family, community connection. I like to think of it as like the counterparts of a puzzle that belong together. And they orchestrate a whole unit of something forward. This is in the lack, right? This is in the reverse. So this is something that doesn't belong. And it's in excess with the Nine of Cups. So it's something overbearing, something throwing themselves in there. The Nine of Cups is also about agreeing to do something, an agreement that creates some sort of cheerfulness or physical experience. So a cultivation of something physically and some sort of agreement that leads to success. And it's also in excess. Gluttony is really, raised in the energy here. I'm just going to get my clarifying cards here. Let's just do a little pass through here. So some sort of an agreement, something physically leading to something that's a victory of some sort of success, a lack of alignment is really what that's showing. Let's see here. Clarify the lack of alignment in the Ace of Wands. So we got the Soul, so the Fool. And clarify the Nine of Cups influencing it, please. So it's an exploring some new connection because there's a lack of connection somewhere, or an experience of a lack of connection. Nine of Cups, please, clarify. Thank you. High Priestess. So a new journey with the High Priestess. So somebody left their family to gain connection with somebody who is coming up as a High Priestess. The Fool card, the Soul card in this deck, is about the freedom of free will. So someone made a choice, took a leap of faith, looking for possibilities and potential. So what are these possibilities and potential? Clarify the possibilities. King of Candles. So this could be somebody acting in charisma. Oh, sorry, I don't know if you guys can see these correctly. Let me just move this back here. So we got the Soul and the King of Candles here. Clarifying the Soul. Then we have the High Priestess clarifying the little treat on the side. Is how it feels. The King of Candles, though, is somebody that is likely using their charisma. They might believe or come across as somebody who's a leader, or this belief that they're a leader. Maybe they feel like they should be leading the lead. Maybe they're not feeling like the lead. Maybe they're in a relationship with someone who maybe was becoming the lead, or actually achieving something of greater stature in their eyes compared to themselves. So maybe some sort of discord occurring in the unity or the connection to flow forward together. Some sort of break occurring because of it feels like something to do with like a conflict with personality, or a conflict with, because the King of Wands, or the King of Candles in this deck, it's a complex and dynamic personality. So there could have been like a clash of understanding. Like maybe, I know it's been coming up in roles, gender roles of society, that women like belong in the kitchen, men belong at work kind of deal. Like maybe some old belief system or construct is still at play in someone's mind, and an understanding that this is where they need to move forward. There is confirmation there. I don't know if you heard that. My speaker just made noise. And then the High Priestess, and now I'm hearing, after I hear that noise, something supernatural. She's simply unpredictable. So maybe this High Priestess is unpredictable, or maybe they felt this King of Wands or King of Candles, this King of Candles thought that maybe this Ace of Wands connection was unpredictable. Maybe something occurred that created this discard of the unit that they have created together, for them to make it okay to lean towards their Nine of Cups with a High Priestess. So this High Priestess is somebody that's spiritual insight or wisdom. Maybe they come across mysterious. I feel like they were utilizing their feminine strength in this circumstance because there was some form of an agreement, some form of an alignment or a reflection that occurred within inner knowledge, and something that could be transformational is what's coming to mind. So we'll just leave this here. So, and then with the Justice card as well. Now this card is about not being swayed. This is about getting to the truth of a circumstance. It's the sword of justice. It cuts through any situation to gain the clarity and understanding of what was or what is or what has occurred. And it's not swayed by tempting, like bribery or a temptation. It's not swayed by someone's beauty or somebody's money to get the basis of what's fair and just for whomever is receiving this justice, is how that card is coming across. So show me the past of all this. Actually, I'm just going to move these cards to the side here. Let me see if I can get a better angle there, a little bit better. Sorry, my camera was a bit close. So I'll just leave the confirming cards here. Okay. So show me the past of all this energy, please. There we go. Thank you. So we have the Star. So yeah, Ace of Wands in the reverse. The Star card. Somebody is shining brightly. Somebody is adapting to a circumstance and creating something with it. In hope and faith. Something was misaligned and realigned for somebody to obtain an understanding, a deeper understanding or depth. There's a depth to this card. When I look at it, the perception that I have, it just feels like there's a lot of space here, a lot of understanding. And maybe this King of Candles didn't appreciate that, didn't like that. Maybe this Star person shine brighter. We have a King of Cups in the reverse. Salty. You know what I'm getting here with this? This King of Cups in the reverse underneath the Nine of Cups. This perhaps was... Okay, what I'm getting... Sorry, it's fascinating tarot to me when it opens up into other dialogues. Okay, so this King of Cups here, they are sitting with repressed emotions. Their life is led by repressed emotions. And when they don't receive whatever it is that they require to create some form of homeostasis where they feel secure in who they are, when they don't get that, they will look elsewhere. They go elsewhere. So they're likely somebody who cheats a lot. They're likely someone who dabbles in a lot of discord as long as they get what they want. It's underneath the Nine of Cups. Somebody who gets their cake and eats it too is what I'm understanding from this. So we have a King of Cups here. Now, we'll see where this goes moving forward. But what I'm getting with these three cards now in regards to this is this could have been an orchestration of a High Priestess leaning towards a new partner, a King of Candles, on a new journey because of a lack of energy. So this could go two different ways when you look at the mirroring imagery of it. And again, like mirroring numbers have been quite prominent in the past reads leading to this one. And there was, I believe, 525 in this particular reading, which was... this eerie feeling that somebody is watching part of the channel, I think. Let me just... Yeah, and the Bright Eyes song, Turn Around, Bright Eyes. So I get the sense that this person could have been with the High Priestess and maybe things weren't working out, things were adjusting, things weren't leveling up the way that they had hoped. Maybe they felt like they should be the one that was the high honored star in the energy, and it turns out that they weren't. I feel like maybe what happened was they perhaps went off and found somebody with energy like a high priestess, let's say. But the reality was they turned it around to make it look like whoever was the star did it. But really, that's what they did. And they were running from this idea that they're this king of candles. It's like, what's coming to mind is like when you meet somebody who, for lack of better words, has like a narcissistic personality disorder. And I'm not saying this person has this, and I'm not a doctor to diagnose somebody with this, but I'm just, based on my experience with meeting people throughout my life and the understanding of toxicity and such, I have come to learn that a lot of the time people will tell you what they've done when they're trying to hide from something. And this is how this feels to me. It's like somebody's salty. This King of Cups is salty. They've become saltier because maybe there's some sort of evidence. Again, the mobile security keeps coming up. And actually, it's fascinating. You might have had mobile security alerts on your phone. If this is resonating with you, you might have had mobile security alerts on your phone that don't make any sense to you, that come up randomly over the past 3 to 5 years, perhaps. Just randomly, these numbers signal you that something is going on. There's an alert. There's an alert. There's an alert. This could be indicative of this person doing something behind your back, is how this is feeling. Because I was getting these weird alerts that don't make any sense on my phone a while back. And the numbers kind of feel like they're accurate with the time frames. So there could be something shady, because I remember looking at these weird alerts and I'm like, why are these coming up? And I reported them on my phone a few times, but they would just keep coming up randomly over the months or years. And I remember thinking that it's weird. So that just was illuminated to me right now in this channel, was maybe you guys have received some sort of warning, some sort of understanding on your phone about when this is going on. And maybe you don't know what these things are, but maybe you do know what these alerts are, the location of whatever these alerts are. I personally don't know the location of these alerts, or why they're coming to my phone, but you might. You know, the Eight of Cups in reverse as the future energy. A lot of reverse cards here. Now, the Eight of Wands in reverse is all about fear of change, maybe some stagnation coming up. So maybe this person is having I'm also being guided to share, maybe these alerts are coming from the other side of the city, like a part of the city that you never go to or venture out to. For whatever reason, that's significant. The Eight of Cups in reverse. Fear of change, stagnation. This is somebody who's not able to move forward. There's something holding them back. So there could be some evidence that's come up that's creating a lot of discord for this person, whether it's them who went off with the High Priestess, or it's the story that they collaborated to make up some form of event or discord for somebody who's a High Priestess, perhaps. Or maybe this King of Candles was looking towards a new beginning, creating discord about a High Priestess who was in a Nine of Cups energy, because they are lacking this energy. Somebody who's a star. This could also be significant. So place it however it fits, guys. There's a few areas of channel that are coming through in regards to this. regardless, we're sitting here with somebody recently who's salty because something has come up in awareness. And this is leading to stagnation, or they are now realizing they're heading towards stagnation, and they're clinging to any bit of whatever they can to try to create this story frame, storyline, lie, whatever it is, from becoming the truth, like in existence. They're also ignoring difficult emotions. They're repressing them further because it's like this is somebody who they tell a lie, and then they believe the lie that they tell as their construct so that they can maintain the lie. So this is somebody they're consciously thinking about how to get out of a development, out of a pickle, by hurting somebody else, is how this is feeling. And we have the Four of Swords in the current position. And this is they're restless. And they're likely like overexerting themselves in this lie, this facade, whatever this is that they've created. That sounds like it has traction. Like I said, there's been some evidence on your phone, on your mobile phone, some sort of mobile security has caught this information, and this person is, maybe they know that now, or maybe they're restless and wondering if you know that. So the fact that it was brought to my attention about some alerts on my phone that I didn't understand or what the hell they were, tells me that you do know about this, because I know about those alerts and they don't make any sense to me. And it's just like I have them all on my phone saved. Like you can't erase activity like that. So there's that. So anyways, this is indicating that they're not going to be able to recover from this. They're maybe trying to hide themselves. Maybe they're drinking a lot. Maybe they're doing substances in excess, with the Nine of Cups in alignment with the King of Cups in reverse. And then this is the star energy here. Whatever was done to the star energy, whatever was done in the dark to create this discord for this person, has this King of Cups, has this current energy burnt out, essentially. They're not able to come up with any more ideas to get out of it. What's the environment of all this energy here? Woo! Death card in reverse. Temperance. So with the Death card, it's a resistance to change. It's delaying the inevitable. They're like walking around, like living in this facade, likely unaware of whatever's encompassing their circumstance at this time. And then with the Temperance angel beneath it, it's like bringing about change. Something to do with harmonizing the current circumstance. So there has to be, for whatever was done, there has to be balance and harmony restored, is what this is highlighting or illuminating here. What's the final outcome here? The Wheel of Fortune in the upright. And this is indicative of almost like somebody was like they were taking from somebody something. They were benefiting from somebody. They were going on and on, taking and encompassing and exploring and having all this greatness in some sort of excess, trying to gain energy from another, or because of energy loss, something in excess to obtain renewed energy. And it's like this plan was cultivated to create some form of discord for somebody being a star. Trying to create this illusion of whatever they were experiencing was actually the star experiencing it. The Four of Swords restless, burnout, anxiety. I would be surprised if you or this person, if this is resonating with you and this happened to you, somebody has done this to you, that you may have been experiencing maybe an overexertion of anxiety. Maybe you have felt isolated or restless at times. Maybe this has been the story of your existence as of late. And this is not your energy. This is somebody else's energy pressing it upon you. And with the death card, it's like you cannot hide from this anymore. It's coming up for awareness. People are going to know what's occurred. The Temperance Angel is about bringing back harmony, restoring it. And then with the wheel, what goes around comes around, right? So if they benefited off of you, whatever they took off of you, whatever they did to cause harm or discord to you is now going back towards them. This is highly significant. So what was the discord that was done, that was caused with the Wheel of Fortune outcome? Five of Grains. Yeah, putting you in the Five of Pentacles. Page of Grains. Making you feel like a beginner. Like a novice. Like not good enough. Just starting out. What's not worthy. They painted an illusion of you. Sorry, you can't see these cards. I have the Page of Grains and the Five of Grains here. The Five of Grains is expressing that you've gone through a hard time. You've endured a lot of hardship. And you've been in isolation. You've had all the faith and healing. And you've been searching for comfort. And the Page of Grains is essentially like you're starting again. They try to paint you as somebody starting again because you've done wrong, because this is your karma or something. But this is the reality of what you're having to do, and you are going to do it. Because this is the balance. You're going to come into fruition materialistically, spiritually. You're going to gain your energy back. You're going to be able to start multitasking. What the hell kind of word? Is that even a word? Multitasking. You're going to begin to be able to multitask with the newfound energy that you're going to experience. You're going to have skills developed. If you're not already on this pathway, it's going to be coming. I feel like it's coming. And you're going to grow from this. Either you're going to grow in education and fruitfully into business, or you're already in business and you're going to start to adapt whatever it is that you're cultivating with being the Page of Grains and starting a new position. And this is applying what you know. This is applying your skill set. And this is, I feel, something that this King of Cups in the reverse lacked. They didn't have this drive, this skill set that you have. And they were envious. And this is what I have for today's reading, guys. If you liked it, please feel free to share. Please feel free to like and subscribe. And until next time, take care.